You know what all has happened in the past 60 years? Humans went to the moon, the USSR collapsed, the Cold War ended, and humans invented internet. Humans also invented electric cars. And this car behind me has seen it all. That's how strong the value and the brand value of the Hilux is. So when Toyota says that they are launching a new Hilux, that's a lot of responsibility. And have Toyota stood up on their claim? We're going to be finding out in this video. My name is Divij Sindhwani and you're watching The Rise. Well, talking about how this car drives, well, this car is still powered by the old Hilux's engine, which is the OG 2.8-litre turbocharged diesel engine that produces 204 horses and 500 Nm of torque. And well, it's completely alright, because why fix something that was never broken? But still, I'm telling you, the driving experience of this car is much more refined from before. How? Well, force is the envious levels. Pehle, it generally used to feel like engine up pe chilla raha hai, but in this one, it feels much more sophisticated. And then there is the tire noises. Isme, it's very well contained. And talking about the other major thing is the suspensions. Now there is massive improvement over it. And you guys legit underestimate how bad the suspension in the previous Hilux was. And I'm not kidding when I say it. You could literally end up in a hospital if you sat in the back seat of it for too long. But in this car, it's completely alright. It feels like a normal car. It doesn't feel like a truck anymore. If you want to take your family, if you want to take your mom, this is much more friendly for that now. Good job, Toyota. This was very much needed. But the Hilux is not meant to be driven in the city. The Hilux is meant to conquer trails with ease, take you wherever you want to go without having the stress of getting stuck somewhere remote. And the Hilux still delivers on that. Alright, so we are now at an off-roading trail where the Hilux is supposed to shine, and believe me, it is doing that very nicely. So the new Hilux also gets multi-terrain modes, sand, mud, snow, etc. And what these modes basically do is they adjust the traction settings and the braking settings. So basically, if you're a noob like me, they just help you a little bit more to cross these undefined paths. And also the new Hilux gets updated hill descent control, which I also tried out. Otherwise, this was expected of the Hilux. This is what Hilux is supposed to be. Cross trails where no man has ever gone. यहाँ पर तो भैंस भी है, तो आदमी तो आया ही होगा कभी ना कभी.
भैंस है वहाँ पे, भैंस क्या बोलती है?
Wow. We also tried out the off-road obstacles course Toyota had set up, and we went through a couple of tests like wheel articulation, going over rumble strips, water wading, rock crawl and hill climb and descent. Nothing that the Hilux couldn't do, to be honest. And since it was a controlled environment, it felt safe with the instructor in the passenger seat. But here in the rear world is where the real test is. And the Hilux just gives you the confidence to scale a mountain without worrying if you will reach the top. And even if you do, will it come back down? Now you see, I'm not gonna misguide you by telling you that this is a trail which is very tough, or no other car will be able to do it. I think a Brezza might just do it. But it's just the sheer ease with which the Hilux does it. There are no... it's completely effortless, man. All I'm doing is controlling the car and putting the accelerator down. That's it. And that's what the Hilux is all about, man. It's the ease, it's the mental peace that you have while doing all this. I know that I have come to this trail and I know that I'm gonna get out as well. Same can I say with the Thar? Maybe not. Alright, so we have just finished a part of our trail and we are at a very beautiful location with a lot of wild animals who are asking for money for their Porsches. Anyways, coming back to the car. So the car has got a completely new fascia. Now, for some reason, this car doesn't look as wide as the previous Hilux looked. I think that these honeycomb grills look a little extra, but otherwise, it's definitely a handsome looking car. लगता है अभी के 2026 की गाड़ी है. Anyways, the alloy size has been decreased by 1 inch, but I think these one also look very solid. Looks like it's off-road ready. Otherwise, from this side, it looks pretty much the same. Now, one part that I don't like about this car so much is the tail lights. Now, in the black color, they're still looking fine, but in that bronze color, they look just a little out of the place and too big. And then you have got the big boot I don't know if you're going to use it or not. But definitely, man, the stance of this car is just so pretty. Just so pretty. Also, one thing that I absolutely don't like, I don't know why Toyota has actually done it, are these off-road. I don't think you need to be reminded that you have to take this car off-road, man. Now, getting inside the Hilux, this is where another majority of the changes have happened. First thing that you'll notice is this much bigger and newer touch screen, which was very much needed क्योंकि पुरानी वाली में तो पता नहीं उन्होंने कितने साल पुरानी की डाल रखी थी. Now उसमें wireless Android Auto था, now उसमें wireless CarPlay था. इसमें you have got all these things, and I feel आजकल के time पे they are very very important. Overall, if I talk about the vibe, it's nice. You have got a nice digital instrument cluster, nice steering, nice touch screen. उसके बाद अचानक से आपकी जो नजरें हैं वो यहाँ पर जाती हैं. Why Toyota? In the previous Hilux, you had dual zone automatic climate control. और इसमें आपको manual दे दिया. So Hilux is actually taking inspiration from an Alto. Why Toyota? Why? I mean, आपको आगे जाने के लिए किसी ने नहीं बोला था. किसी ने नहीं बोला था कि आप touch screen में दे दो सब. लेकिन पीछे क्यों जाना है ना? Hopefully we'll get it in the future in a new variant. And if you see down, you have got the mode select buttons. You have got the 2 high, 4 low, all of these buttons. Nice finish actually. Otherwise, if you talk about the cabin, there's plastic everywhere, but good kind of plastic, not the bad kind of plastics. And then there is the leather here. Nice armrest here with space. Very practical cabin. Talking about the back seats, well, they're pretty much the same. Toyota does claim that there is a slight increase in space, but you barely feel that. The back seats are just like the previous Hilux. They are very upright. There is very decent amount of leg room. You have got 2 cup holders and armrest. Although there has been one addition, which is now you get 2 C-type ports. But there is also subtraction, is that you don't get electric adjustable seats anymore, which you did in the previous Hilux. So cost cutting तो थोड़ी की गई है same price करने के लिए. So has the Hilux stood up to its name? Absolutely yes. And yes, I have my pointers, especially from the interiors, where I feel a lot of cost cutting has been done. But I'm pretty hopeful that in the future, Toyota is going to be launching a new variant of this car with all the bells and whistles. And I'm very hopeful for that. And also, yes, the Hilux is still what it was. It's still indestructible. It's still got that crazy diesel engine which is just missing from the market nowadays. And overall, I used to love this car, and I still love this car, man. It's just so good. Hope you like this video. My name is Divij Sindhwani, and this is the Driver's Hub.